Live from CNN Center, this is Connect the World. Coming up, what's in a name? Quite a bit if you're this American politician and you're on a visit to Europe. We'll look at Jeb Bush's big trip overseas and how his big brother could affect how he's received. Also ahead, wine, relaxation and the good life. We'll take you to Sonoma, California after the break.
Who are we? We're not a power utility, but we work to deliver electricity to the communities who need it most. We do not mix the mortar or lay the bricks, but we help shape Africa's skylines and smartest cities. No, we're not energy producers, but we power the engines that connect our continent, carry the loads, and unearth the most valuable of resources. Some call us a bank. Our clients call us a partner for growth on this continent we call home. Standard Bank. Moving forward.
How to keep a duck egg warm.
Mating season is a frenzy.
What do crocodiles eat?
This week, 1 square meters in the Sonoma Valley, about an hour north of San Francisco. We're taking a look at why more and more people are designing a lifestyle in the vineyards. This is a region of the world where the grape is king, where time seems to slow down, and the focus is on eating, drinking, and living well. To the tourists that visit every year, California's Napa Valley is considered one of the premier winemaking destinations. But for those seeking to live life amongst the vines, Napa's next-door neighbor, Sonoma, holds more appeal for those seeking something a bit more low-key.
There's a little bit of a rivalry, too, between Napa and Sonoma when it comes to big cities and having such an amazingly different culture compared to living in San Francisco. That's feasible in less than an hour away is really magical.
Carol Copeland was seeking an escape from her big city life as a tech attorney. In 2011, she bought an old farmhouse in Sonoma Valley with 4 hectares of vines and is now producing 1,000 cases a year.
Well, the first thing, of course, I think that people are buying into is to have this whole notion of like living in wine country, which is all about getting some rest and relaxation and being in wine country.
In a county that stretches across 4,100 square kilometers, the number of high-end buyers are growing, attracting people like investor George Hamill Jr., who bought a 50-hectare plot in Sonoma Valley in 2010 in the midst of the recession. The growth has only continued. Sales of houses in the $1 million to $3 million range doubled between 2012 and 2014 to more than 450 properties last year.
Been a very organic and I think a very healthy recovery in this market. It started 3 years ago at the low end, under 800,000 or 900,000. Now we have a lot of competition, up to $2.5 million.
Wow.
The small town of Glen Ellen in Sonoma County is reflective of this move upscale. This restaurant has ridden the wave of interest in Sonoma and opened its doors 3 years ago when the property market started to pick up. The Glen Ellen Star has received accolades all along the way.
Yes. Let's go to table 23, finishing. 23. Sprout cauliflower.
Restaurateur Ari Weisswasser moved west after years of plying his trade in Manhattan.
You have incredible wineries, tasting rooms, and restaurants. All of the beautiful agriculture, from the cheese making to the duck eggs to the bantam chicken eggs, is pretty local. be like the
Few places in the world offer the option of a vibrant lifestyle at such a relatively low cost for the area, especially so close to tech hotspots like San Francisco and Silicon Valley.
I love wine, and I've always had this romantic ideal about what it would be like to have a wine label.
From the bustling restaurants and tasting rooms featuring the best nature has to offer, to the sprawling retreats being snapped up, Sonoma's cast a spell that seems here to stay. John Defterius, CNN, Sonoma Valley.
1 square meter in association with Emma. Inspiring lifestyle today.
Rise to the occasion.